Sagittarius, this is for you, this reading. It's all about truth telling and living your truth. And let's get into it. Before I do want to say, give out prayers, and my thoughts and prayers go to Tennessee, North Carolina, as well as Florida, everyone that's been impacted, the Appalachian Mountain area, by the hurricanes. You are in my prayers and in my thoughts. So let's get into it. Regarding your truth, what I'm talking about is that with this new moon and the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse that are happening, there's a lot of shifts. Sagittarius, you are going to feel this. You're going to have a lot more energy than before. And that energetic shift is basically getting rid of things that do not serve you and living your truth. So the universe told me, sources told me that in order for you to become your most authentic self, you must accept the truth about yourself and also peel back the layers about yourself and learn about them. Meaning that if someone, everything is a mirror. So if someone is at work or school and they are bothering you and it's a trigger, that trigger is actually what you need to work on. You have to see why that person is doing that, and then you can live in that truth. So you want to be your most authentic self, and in order to do that, you can't be an ego if you wanted to search for your own truth. And to actually live in your own truth is very freeing. And it's what a lot of us, that we are on this spiritual journey, on the road, the spiritual road, we basically, our goal is to pull back those layers, take a look at what triggers us, work on that, so then we can live on our truth. So we know what our passions are and live within that, because that's what Source wants. He or she wants us to live what we're here for, what we're destined to do. And if you're not truthful with yourself, you basically are not going to be able to help as many people. It's going to prevent you from doing some things. So in order to live authentically, you must live in your truth, and the truth will set you free. Ram Dass said that the truth is the deepest being. So that's pretty deep too. So a lot of people are afraid of the truth, but I believe us Sagittariuses, and I'm a Sagittarius, we're fire sign, we live in our truth. We are going to be truth tellers, and people that are not used to that, it kind of like, especially if you're not conscious of it, it can be difficult to be around, because we're going to point out, hey, that's not right. That doesn't seem right. What's going on there? And some people haven't even got to that. So if that's what you're dealing with right now, you are not alone. This is something that we're all working on. So let me go ahead. That card came out. Let's take a look at that. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So there might be some cash coming towards your way, which is exciting. Everybody needs that. It's not going to be a big windfall, but something small. Might be cash that you didn't know you had in your budget, or somebody may have owed you some money and they're going to go ahead and pay you back, which is always nice. So let me go ahead and grab this is my angel cards. And it's the moon. The moon, it was upside down. So it is intuition though. So just what we're talking about with the going into your own truth and being able to live your truth. The moon, that is what we're going to be seeing tonight. That's right up our alley. If you sit in front of the moon, I believe it sharpens your intuition. Charge your crystals as well tonight, even upside down. It's just to be careful. I like to think that, the moon does provide, and the card does provide more intuition for us to listen to, especially from the universe. And we shouldn't, when I see it upside down like this, I see it as we might be impulsive. We might go ahead and do things that we normally wouldn't. So just with this card being like that, I would just slow things down a little bit. And let me grab my angel cards here. Living the truth, living what you're supposed to is so freeing. And this one here is the Empress. It's Archangel Gabriel. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. So we were just talking about, that is a great plan, is to time to act upon your plans. So if you're trying to get into knowing your truth, figuring out what your triggers are, because when you work on those things, especially if someone at work or school has been bothering you, and if you work on those things and it's no longer a trigger, that is a superpower. That is 100% a superpower. And this is the Sun. That means all things are good. It's good, it's bright, it's the highest card I think it's the highest card you can get. So that is amazing. You definitely want to be able to see that you, Sagittarius, have come a long way from what you used to be. A lot of times, a lot of the Sagittarius, they weren't very conscious. They didn't know their truth. They didn't know how to tap in to those deeper layers of ourselves. And not anymore. You have put the work in. You've definitely, and so this is time to work on your own truths. And even be that truth teller within your family, within your community. And that is the Snake. So watch out. Anytime we tell the truth, anytime that we are our authentic selves, some people may not like it. They may not enjoy the fact that we are comfortable in who we are. That can scare some people. And the Snake is definitely something to be careful of. So if you have someone that's around you that's not happy and not cheering you on, let them live their life, let them be them, but you keep on your spiritual path. Don't let anybody else intercept your joy, your happiness, especially if this makes you happy. It gives you a lot of hope. Keep going with it. Don't worry about what other people think or do. And a lot of Sagittarius is like, no, I've been done with that for years. But it's just a reminder, we're humans, that some people, their opinions matter to us, but let it go because it does not really serve us. This is the Knight of Cups. This is with relationships. So I'm seeing with relationships, Sagittarius, that this cups is very full. It's on fire. And that is our sign. Fire is our sign. So be careful though, Sagittarius, because there is, for a woman, there is a man, two men in the background waiting for you to be ready. And I do see a lot of Sagittarius, you are ready to bring someone else in your life, but just be careful who it is. If they don't treat you right, don't give them second chances, because a lot of Sagittarius would be like, oh, they did me dirty once, they've changed. No, this person has not changed. You may have changed, you've grown on your spiritual path. This person has not, and they may make you feel that they have. They may make you think that they have changed, but this card, no, they have not. So be careful with that, Sagittarius. And then for the males, there is definitely two females or a male in the background waiting for you to work a little bit more on yourself. I would say within the next 2 months, you could be in a relationship if that's what you're looking for. And this one is the Queen of Pentacles, another money card. Woohoo! So yeah, that is great. You are looking at, you took care of your finances, Sagittarius, and you're going to be deeply rewarded for it. You're not going to be hurting for money. It's just basically you've done what you're supposed to and you've been saving. So, and it's hard to do, beyond hard. So a lot of Sagittarius out there are very good business people. They're very good with money. They're very good with budgeting. So this is the next card. This is the New Beginnings card. Archangel Jeremiel, starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate of the past. So don't beat yourself up from the past. If this is new about truth